Hello everyone. Now today we are doing a new chapter, that is complex numbers. This chapter we can say is the extension of real numbers. Dear children, in class 10th you studied how to solve a quadratic equation. You know very well that quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c, and you know very well its roots can be find by two methods, middle term split method or discriminant method. Discriminant method is a trick or a formula when a quadratic equation cannot be factorized easily, then we apply this formula. The formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, right? Now this b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant. You know very well when discriminant is greater than 0, roots are real and distinct. When discriminant is equal to 0, roots are real and equal. And when discriminant is less than 0, then we say no real roots. What does it mean? Why so? Because when a negative quantity comes under the sign of square root, then we taught you in class 10th that we cannot determine it. So today we are going to study this particular topic, that how we can solve square root of a negative quantity. Let us solve the equation. X square plus 1 is equal to 0. Now you know very well that x square is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to square root of minus 1, and till to date my students of class 11th don't know how to solve square root of a negative quantity. This is our purpose today, to solve square root of negative quantity. My dear students, for example, minus 4 is written here, right? Minus 4 can be written as minus 1 into 4, and this can be written as minus 1, square root of minus 1 and square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2 and this is square root of minus 1. Again, you can see when I started solving square root of minus 4, it ends up here to square root of minus 1. X is equal to square root of minus 1. That means अगर हम किसी नेगेटिव क्वांटिटी को लेते हैं तो हम उसको दो पार्ट्स में स्प्लिट कर सकते हैं, एंड वी विल एंड अप इन स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ minus 1. In this chapter, square root of minus 1 is denoted by letter I, which is also known as iota. I-O-T-A. You can say I or iota. So square root of minus 4 will become 2i, right? Suppose square root of minus 5 is there, it can be written as square root of minus 1 and multiplied by 5. So square root of minus 1 and square root of 5. So it can be written as square root of 5 iota or square root of 5i. I hope you understood the concept very well. Now, as you know, I is equal to square root of minus 1. So, if I square both the sides, we will get I square is equal to minus 1. If we multiply I by both sides, we get I cube is equal to minus I, right? Again, if we multiply both sides by I, we get I4 is equal to minus I square. And you know that I square is equal to minus 1. So, minus 1 into minus 1, it will give you plus 1. So, you can see that I4 becomes plus 1. That is a real number. Again, we revise it. I is equal to square root of minus 1. Squaring both the sides will give you I square is equal to minus 1. Multiply both sides by I square become I cube and minus y 1 becomes minus I, क्योंकि आपने दोनों तरफ I का मल्टीप्लाई किया. In this expression again multiplied by I cube will become I4 and minus I will become I square, क्योंकि आपने I का मल्टीप्लाई किया, दोनों तरफ एक एक पावर I की और रेज हो गई. I4 as it is and minus I square, you know that I square can be written as minus 1, so minus 1 into minus 1 it gives you plus 1. These four expressions are very important for today's exercise. Let us take some problems and understand the concept once again. I raised to the power 23, इसको solve करते हैं. I raised to the power 23 can be written as I raised to the power 20 plus 3. Why so? Actually, you know I raised to the power 4 is 1, right? So what I will do, that I always split the power in multiple of 4. 4 के मल्टीपल में मैं ब्रेक करूँगी और जो रिमाइंडर है उसको अलग लिख दिया जाएगा, राइट? I raised to the power 20 into I raised to the power 3. I raised to the power 20, you know, I raised to the power 4 5s are, right? 4 5s are 20, I cube. I raised to the power 4 is 1, 1 raised to the power 5, and what is I cube? I cube is minus I. Let us revise once again. I square is equal to minus 1, I cube is equal to minus I, and I to the power 4 is 1, right? This is minus I. 1 to the power 5 is 1, and when multiplied with minus I, it gives you minus I only. So value of I raised to the power 23 is minus I. Always remember, whatever may be the power, you will get out of these four results, that is minus 1 plus 1 plus I और minus I. आपके इन चारों आंसर में से ही एक आंसर आएगा. Let us take second expression, जिससे आपको और ज़्यादा समझ आए. I raised to the power minus 50, right? This was the first part, and now take I raised to the power minus 50. Minus 50 you can write it as I raised to the power 50. इसको डिनोमिनेटर में ले जाते हैं and no issue, डिनोमिनेटर में सॉल्व करते हैं. I raised to the power 50, 50 को आप 4 से डिवाइड करते हैं. आप अच्छी तरह जानते हैं आपके पास 2 रिमाइंडर आएगा. आप हमेशा जो भी कोई पावर है उसको आप 4 से डिवाइड कीजिए, और आप अगर इसको 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो आप या 50 के जो 4 के मल्टीपल्स लेंगे, आपको अच्छी तरह मालूम है 2 रिमाइंडर आएगा, राइट? आपने I raised to the power 48 और I raised to the power 2 को सेपरेट कर लिया. 48 कैन बी रिटन एज I raised to the power 12 into 4, right? Or you can say I raised to the power 4 raised to the power 12, or I square as it is. Now put the values of I4 and I square. I4 is 1, 1 raised to the power 12. I square is equal to minus 1. 1 to the power 12 is 1. When 1 multiplied with minus 1, you will get minus 1. Your final answer is minus 1. So value of I raised to the power minus 50 is minus 1. Now third part, 1 upon I cube. 1 upon I cube. Look, this is actually very simple. Third part, 1 upon I cube. I cube cannot be split in powers of 4. Power of 4 में हम इसे split नहीं कर सकते. I have 2 methods. एक मेथड आपके पास ये है, आप I से ऊपर नीचे मल्टीप्लाई कर लीजिए. I upon I to the power 4. I to the power 4 is 1. So your answer is only I. And the second way, I cube can be written as I square into I. I square is minus 1. So it will become minus I. And 1 upon minus I. but you have to multiply numerator and denominator by I. You need to do some practice, dear students, only then you can do it. This is I. In both the cases, your answer is plus I. Let's take fourth part of the question. I raised to the power n plus I raised to the power n plus 1 plus I raised to the power n plus 2 plus I raised to the power n plus 3. Let us split powers in these three terms. We can write it as I raised to the power n plus I raised to the power n into I raised to the power 1, I raised to the power n into I square, I raised to the power n into I cube. Now as you can see, we can take I raised to the power n out. Here we are left with 1, here I square, here I cube. Now you remember very well that 1 is 1, I is I. We cannot simplify, but we can simplify I square. It can be written as minus 1 and I cube can be written as minus I. At every step you cannot forget these simplifications, right? These are just simplifications. I square is equal to minus 1, I cube is equal to minus I. Now see what happens. I and minus I cancel out, minus 1 and plus 1 cancel out. This becomes 0. 0 into I raised to the power n will give you a big 0. So the value of this expression is 0. Now next question, simplify 4 square root of minus 4 plus 5 square root of minus 9 minus 3 square root of minus 16. Square root of minus 4 can be written as, you remember, 2i. 4 into 2i. How come? Square root of minus 4 is equal to square root of minus 1 into 4. This is square root of minus 1 and square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2 and square root of minus 1 is I. In the same way, square root of minus 9 can be written as 3i, right? And minus 3, square root of minus 16 can be written as 4i. So you need to simplify. 4 2s are 8i, 5 3s are 15i, minus 4 3s are 12i. So your final answer is 8i plus 15i minus 12i, 11i. Here is your answer, right? Now next question. You need to prove I raised to the power 18 plus 1 upon I to the power 25 whole raised to the power 3 is equal to twice into 1 minus I. Take left hand side. I raised to the power 18 plus 1 upon I raised to the power 25 and raised to the power 3. First, simplify the inside terms. I raised to the power 18, as you can see, when you write in multiple of 4, it can be written as I raised to the power 4 4s are 16. So 16 plus 2. 1 upon I to the power 25 is 1 upon I to the power 25, and 1 upon I to the power 25 can be written as 24 plus 1. Let us simplify this first and then we'll move ahead. I raised to the power 16, I raised to the power 2, 1 upon I raised to the power 24 and I raised to the power 1 and raised to the power 3. Now you are grown up, right? You know very well I to the power 4 is 1. If I raised to the power 4 is 1, then any of the form I raised to the power 4n also is equal to 1. Now we are going to directly apply this, right? So I to the power 16 is 1 and I raised to the power 24 is 1. I square is minus 1. So you can write it as minus 1 plus 1 upon I raised to the power 3. 1 upon I, as you have already simplified with me, 1 upon I can be written as, look, multiplied numerator and denominator by I upon I square, I upon minus 1 minus I. Now forever you remember that 1 upon I is equal to minus I. So minus 1 minus I raised to the power 3. Now minus you can take out. Cube of minus 1 is minus 1 plus I whole cube. A plus B whole cube. A plus B whole cube. And this can be written as A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus 3AB square. So finally 1 plus I cube, यानी A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus 1 square I, 3I plus 3AB square. A is 1 and B is I, 3I square. Just a little simplification. I cube is minus I. 3I and minus I will give you 2I. Simplifying, I square is minus 1, so it is minus 3, and 1 minus 3 is minus 2, minus 2 plus 2I, minus sign outside, and if you take minus 2 out, you will get plus 2, and inside 1 minus I. You have achieved your goal. From left hand side you attain your right hand side. I for iota. Iota is imaginary number, and in the next lecture we study complex number. Complex number is something which comprises both the numbers, real number and imaginary number. So that's all for today. We'll study complex number in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye.